Hey everyone, happy Friday. And yes, it's not Wednesday, it's Friday. I got it out on the right date. Thanks for indulging me last week as I sent my Friday Spark on Wednesday. Complete accident, complete mess up. So just so you know, and I confess that that's what happened. But nevertheless, it was a good one. Thank you for reading it. Thanks for all of your comments. It is so important to have friends and allies in whatever you're building. And I hope you count on me as yours. Hey, this week I want to talk happiness, primarily because Gallup just came out with its new annual World Happiness Report. And I would just encourage everyone who leads or wants to have influence to read that report because there's some really important information in it. As a matter of fact, I took my crack at interpreting some of the data, threw in a few thoughts, and I've linked it below so you could read through that if you happen to be a happiness geek. But here's a couple things I want you to know about happiness and then how we can this weekend begin to elevate our mood, which would increase our ability to be more happy. First of all, happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. Each one of us has an individual set point or happiness level. And our goal is simply to stay at that level or get a little above it. And yet the truth is, on a day-to-day basis, we will be above it, we will be below it, we will be above it, we will be below it. If we're chronically below it, we need to seek professional care and help, and please do that if that's you. If we're chronically above it, who are you kidding? Come on now, I'm just kidding. But it's going to fluctuate, and that's the key point. And that's important because one of the epidemics that's happening right now is we're all on our phones, we're all on social media, and I am guilty as anybody. But don't compare your happiness levels to everyone else because you could be pretty happy above your set point, but someone is one of those basically jolly people, and you're going to start comparing yourself to them and say, well, I'm not that happy. But that's a ridiculous thing to measure because we're all different. You be you. Own your happiness level. And sometimes we're going to be below the line. Sometimes we're going to be at the line. Sometimes we're going to be above the line. No matter where we're at, unless we're chronically below the line, is okay. And so here are 3 things that you can do this weekend to begin to help you stay at your set point of happiness or a little bit above it, okay? Free coaching advice here. All right, number 1, sleep. Get the proper amount of sleep. And it's not just the proper amount of sleep, it's the quality of sleep that counts. And so that's why I wear an Oura Ring, because I like to track how much deep sleep, how much REM, what kind of quality of sleep I'm getting. So just passing out isn't great sleep. Sleep quality matters. So get great sleep. It will help elevate your mood. Number 2, of course, is exercise, right? It's movement. Make sure your body gets the right amount of movement for you. That could be a walk in the park. It could be a run. It could be lifting weights. It could be something like that. But get your body stimulated sometime during the day. And number 3. Now, you think I'm going to say diet, and I'll throw that as 3B, is definitely eat right. Like, if you eat food that makes you feel horrible, don't do that. I had a bowl of ice cream, and I didn't feel good after it. I love ice cream. I love it, but it doesn't make me feel good. So I need to not eat it. But last week I had one, it reminded me of that. But that's not the point. Number 3 is this. One of the largest factors in the blue zones. Now, if you dig beyond the fake research, get to the real research, there's a core fundamental. And in the blue zones, people who live a longer life, a longer, happier life, tend to be in a community. And that community, who you surround yourself with, is so important. And so this week, I just want you to think about your community. Think about and be intentional about who you're surrounding yourself with. And as intentional as I am, as intentional as many people are. So just know that that will have a contribution to your happiness level, and it will help you in terms of your lifespan or whole life living. So let me recap those. So sleep, quality and quantity, exercise, movement, vigor would be better. And the third is community. Connect with people like-minded who can support you, a place where you feel like you belong. And then 3B, yes, watch your diet. But here's the deal. Here is the deal. This weekend, as we begin to walk out our weekend, I want you just to commit to one of those 3 things and try to improve it. I want you to start looking at your happiness levels like the journey it is, not comparing yourself, but giving yourself freedom to experience every emotion along the path. And then know where your set point is and just strive to be there. or a little above each and every day by 3 basic things. Friends, I hope you've enjoyed this spark. Get out there and have some happy times. And don't forget, the most important thing is just to elevate your moments. See you next week.